CEB trade unions allege the Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Dr. Suren Batagoda, is evading proceedings of the Committee on Public Enterprise or COPE despite being summoned by the committee. The trade unions claim the Secretary, who has been accused of multiple frauds within the CEB, is evading COPE proceedings until his retirement. The COPE had summoned the relevant officials of the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, including its present Secretary Dr. Suren Batagoda, to inquire about emergency power purchasing and many other transactions that took place in the recent past. However, despite summons by the COPE, the Secretary evaded COPE proceedings, resulting in the acting Secretary participating instead.
අපට දැනගන්න පුළුවන්ද ඔබතුමිය කවද ඉඳලාද වැඩ බලන පත්වීම ලැබුණේ ලේකම් ධූරේ
වැඩ බලන පත්වීම ලැබුණේ අද ඉඳලා ඇත්තටම
වැඩ බලන ලේකම් හැටියට මම හිතන්නේ ඔබතුමිය පත්වීමක් ලබන්න එපා
ජනාධිපති ලේකම්ගෙන් පත්වීම ලැබිලා
බොහෝ ගැටලු වලට.
It was on the 19th of July we informed the officials of the ministry to appear before the COPE. The Secretary, Dr. Batagoda, then requested us to postpone the date. However, they did not make a written request. As the responsible Secretary, the committee must receive this written request. If not, you will face several issues. You must either provide answers on behalf of the Secretary. As you were appointed the acting Secretary with effect from today, will you be able to answer our questions?
ඔබතුමිය මේ සියලු කරුණු වලට පිළිතුරු සපයන්න පුළුවන්ද?
සියලු කරුණු සම්බන්ධයෙන් ලේකම්
It will be difficult for me to provide the exact answers of the Secretary. I am not informed of certain matters. I study the relevant subject. However, I will not be able to provide answers as my Secretary. I received my letter of appointment only today.
වැඩ බලන ලේකම් හැටියට අද පත්වීම ලැබුණේ.
මොකද බොහෝ කාරණා ගත්තොත්
When we consider several matters, there were certain proposals that were directly intervened by the Secretary himself, even more than the CEB. Though we summoned officials of the CEB, matters such as the power generation plan or the purchasing of power at exorbitant prices do not completely fall under the purview of the CEB.
ඒම සිද්ධ වෙච්ච දේවල් හැටියට නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ.
මම හිතන්නේ ඒවට මේ ලේකම්තුමාම පිළිතුරු ලබා දිය යුතුයි.
මම හිතන්නේ මමත් යෝජනා
Honorable Chairman, I propose that the Secretary be summoned as soon as possible. There are many issues that needs to be looked into.
පුළුවන් තරම් ඉක්මනින් මොකද මේ තරම් ලොකු ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩක් තියෙනවා.
කවදද දැන් ලේකම්තුමා එනවා කියලා තියෙන්නේ?
සැප්තැම්බර් 8 වෙනිදා දිවෙන්ට පැමිණෙන්නේ.
එමුනා අපි ඔක්තෝබර් 8 වෙනිදා කරනවා.
The Secretary of the Ministry and officials of the CEB were due to provide statements before the committee regarding several matters, including the purchasing of diesel power generators with a capacity of generating 1 megawatt of power for a cost of 3 billion rupees, emergency power purchasing contrary to the Act, the delay in the long-term power generation plan, emergency power purchasing for an exorbitant cost of 32 billion rupees, expenditure amounting to 3 billion rupees incurred within the institution on an illegal basis, irregularities that took place when purchasing coal, evading payments to consumers contrary to the Electricity Act, losses amounting to 87 billion rupees suffered between 2016 and 2019, increase in interest payments and costs incurred when obtaining loans. A report submitted by the Auditor General said the Secretary had misinterpreted the Electricity Act when purchasing power for emergency situations. He has left the country to escape the court proceedings. The ACE power plant in Ambilipitia is operating without a license. This is a fake document that was prepared to obtain the license. The government does not have any shares in the Ambilipitia power plant. A license cannot be issued for this power plant and therefore the Public Utilities Commission did not issue one. Disciplinary action must be taken against this matter. Why is the Secretary to the Ministry and other relevant officials evading this matter?